2 of 9th October 2025. So as Shah Rukh Khan used to say in which movie, man? There was a movie, I forgot the name. दिलवाले दुल्हनिया ले जाएंगे, बड़े बड़े शहरों में छोटी छोटी बातें होती रहती है. So these kind of things happen, you know. So it's totally fine. So again, I think, hope I'm audible and visible to all of you. So these things. Oh my god, my hair is like, I'm looking like an Albert Einstein, man. But yeah, Hindu does that to you. Guys, Chipandis, am I audible? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can we continue? So we were talking about this article which was dealing with environmental impact assessment. We have seen UPSC mains 2020 question, and this is a very interesting article giving you a very interesting perspective rather, that it's not only about environmental protection, it's also about how you are ensuring that environmental protection. DDLJ. So loud and clear, yes, very good. So let's continue the discussion. Let's talk about what we were discussing. And currently it is applicable for projects under EIA, but if it happens and it is extended for CRZ and water and air, God knows what will happen. So we require environmental assessment for existing projects. You can impose fine, you can set time-bound compliance. You should focus on reform rather than punishment. Punishment is never the answer. If I tell you you have to do it, you will not do it. Even your boyfriend and girlfriend will not do it. So sometimes you have to be a little bit flexible. So Supreme Court has become flexible, and they will review this particular verdict after petitions. It is not to weaken the ruling, not to weaken environmental protection, but we have to also understand this particular ruling can put so many things, like, you know, like it cannot be blanket ban or something like that. So again, India's environmental law must evolve intelligently. Awesome article, and giving you a new perspective. Do revise that UPSC mains 2020 question which I told you. Cool. So now let's solve some question. MCQ 7. Supreme Court verdict on post facto environmental clearances primarily pertains to what? Cool. So now let's solve some question. MCQ 7. Supreme Court verdict on post. I can hear myself. So what is the answer of this question, guys? Shripurna has given the answer. Supreme Court verdict on post facto environmental clearances primarily pertains to EIA notification 2006. So the answer is Ash, Harshini, Prateek, Shripurna, Gajanan, Jiva, and all of you have answered EIA 2006. Very good. MCQ 8. Which of the following potential missed consequences are associated with mass demolition of projects without prior EC's environmental clearance? Again, try to choose the best possible option here. So Harshini has given the answer. So which of the following potential consequences are associated with mass demolition? Generation of debris. It is not debris, it is debris. Emissions, displacement of communities, guaranteed. That's what we were discussing. If you're doing this mass demolition, you are actually creating some amount of environmental demolition, and it's not environmental protection in any which way, right? So it's not guaranteed anyway. So third is extreme statement eliminated. You are getting the answer A1 and 2 only, as stated by first by Harshini, then Prateek, then Shipurna, then Jiva, and very good. Hope you understood what this article is saying. Then, okay, again, important articles. Again, see how many editorials we are doing today. Danger of an unchecked pre-crime framework. So here the talk is about preventive detention. Article 22. Remember the article. Now here they are talking about, they will talk about certain triangles. What triangles they are talking about? Bermuda Triangle of constitutional articles. There's so many interesting words here which you will see, and you have to understand these words and how do they cater to. And you may feel like this preventive detention article has something to do with, you know, what happened in Ladakh, Sonam Wangchuk sir, but it is something else entirely, and you will understand. And it's an interesting article, very good article. So Article 22, Clause 3 to 7, it authorized preventive detention. We know what is preventive detention. NSA, National Security Act, is one form of preventive detention law, right? Basically, you have not committed anything, but you can be harmed to law and order or public order or both, and that's why, and you can do something in future, and that's why we are putting you behind bars. You will not be produced before court within 24 hours. So anything and everything which is basically due process, it goes out of the window. And that's where the Bermuda Triangle thing comes into picture. It's again an interesting word which we have to understand. What is Bermuda Triangle? Bermuda Triangle means liberty goes out of the picture, equality goes out of the picture, due process goes out of the picture when you talk about preventive detention. Liberty, Article 21, then you have Article 14 to 18, equality, and then due process. Everything is taken away. Preventive detention, you have not committed any crime. Now, what has happened? This is not about Sonam Wangchuk, sir. Maybe it is indirectly, but this is about Kappa. So in Kerala, there is an act, Kerala Anti-Social Activities Prevention Act. And in Dhanya versus State of Kerala case, Supreme Court has quashed this. Basically, Supreme Court and other people, and you will see different entities, they are saying that use it sparingly, man. Don't use it time and again. But you will see, again, there are political experts, Granville Austin, etc. They are saying that it's a tool in the hand of executive. If your executive is cool, awesome, they will use it sparingly. But if they want to show power, they will use it time and again. And this is happening in Kerala as well. In SK Najaneen versus State of Telangana, court reiterated similar principles. Use it sparingly. It should not be used time and again. Yet law like Kappa. Kappa is Kerala. And they can ask you in some exam, Kappa is where? They will not give you the full form. It is applicable in Kerala. And via this, preventive detention laws are being implemented. I always have a very awesome picture of Kerala, but it's not like everywhere. There can be negative things also. So they continue to misuse broad definition of gunda or rowdy, covering minor law and order issues under preventive detention. And that is what is happening time and again. Key judicial precedent, Rekha versus State of Tamil Nadu, preventive detention is an exception. Must be used only in exceptional cases. Again, you are seeing a basic trend that you cannot use it time and again, use it sparingly. But executive overreach is continuously happening. Now, the historical background. They can ask you even it in essay. Bengal Regulation of 1818, Colonial Law. Government of India Act, which is basically 50% of India's constitution is taken from it. It continued. It was like, no, we need it. And Britishers, they continued. Then post-independent India, partition, etc., communal violence, we are like, we need preventive detention. We don't want crime to happen and then take things in our hand. Basically, it's preventive in nature. But again, so yeah, it continued, but we are now talking about it because things are going out of hand in so many different ways. So AK Gopalan versus State of Madras. This Gopalan, sir, he challenged detention under Article 21 and 19. As we were discussing, Bermuda Triangle, Devil's Island. You see the words here, Golden Triangle. So we have to understand these words. What is Devil Island? So basically, this is an island surrounded by water from all sides. So preventive detention is that island. You are separated from all fundamental rights. You don't have Article 21, you don't have 19, you don't have due process. So it's like an island. You are separated from the constitution. Court rejected its plea, preventive detention was valid. Again, we are talking about AK Gopalan, sir. So do you think preventive detention is creating a devil's island in the constitution? Such a fancy, awesome words, man. Preventive detention is in news. They can ask you your perspective on it. So these words will help you in writing an awesome answer. Somnath Lahiri, etc. They are saying that India is going towards police constable constitution. That means, police, executive, they are interpreting constitution in their own way and they are applying these laws, Article 22, etc. Golden Triangle versus Bermuda Triangle. What we have seen Bermuda Triangle, preventive detention is an example of Bermuda Triangle where equality, like liberty, then your speech or liberty, your equality, your due process, everything is taken away. So Bermuda Triangle, liberty, equality, due process, all taken away. So this is Bermuda Triangle. What is Golden Triangle? 14, 19 and 21. Equality, freedom and right to life and personal liberty. This is Golden Triangle. So when you're talking about preventive detention, it's a tussle between Golden Triangle and Bermuda Triangle. Guys and girls, are you understanding what this, such an awesome article, guys. People, are you understanding what this article is talking about? Golden Triangle, Bermuda Triangle, Devil's Island. Such awesome words. Chepadu, guys. If you people will not say me yes, I will not say anything. So AK Roy versus Union of India reaffirmed that preventive detention laws cannot be challenged under 14, 19 and 21, which are the golden triangle of our constitution. So are you people understanding it, or is it too tricky, guys? So that's why it's a devil's island, because those detained preventively, like Sonam Wangchuk sir, they are cut off from the constitutional protection enjoyed by others. So sad, yeah. when I think about Sonam Wangchuk, I feel sad. Granville Austin, you may have heard about him. Very important or very famous political expert. You may have heard about him even in Lakshmi Kant. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So he is saying that preventive detention is seductively convenient for the executive, causes injustice, a crutch that weakens justice delivery. So whenever executive is too powerful or too autocratic, they will use preventive detention here and there because it is seductive. Come to me. Now, Steven Spielberg's Minority Report. People are punished for crimes not yet committed. There is no presumption of innocence, no fair trial, no opportunity to be heard. Such a sad state to be in, and we don't want to be there. We don't want to be an autocracy. So again, Dhanya M versus this, where they are talking about Kappa of Kerala, the Supreme Court judgment. It is again talking about how preventive detention should be used. Should be restricted to exceptional threat. Whether Sonam Wangchuk sir is a terrorist, I don't know. I've seen bigger. I've seen a terror, like a terror accused from Madhya Pradesh. She was some sadhvi. I don't know. Becoming an MP, so she can become an MP. But Sonam Wangchuk sir is under preventive detention. Okay, so without reform, India's preventive detention regime risks becoming a pre-crime framework, erodes constitutional democracy. We will be a democracy only in name. So you can read all these things. Hope you understood what is Devil's Island, what is Golden Triangle, all these terms, Bermuda Triangle. Awesome, awesome article giving you a perspective on so many different things. Cool. This principle of sustainable development. This is on the previous article, guys, related to environmental impact clearance. Maybe I did not tell you explicitly, but use your common sense. Try to arrive at an answer. Even if you're getting it wrong, don't worry. This is a tough question. This is a tricky question. So, Shipurna, Jeevayan, Gajanan, Anandu, all of you have answered it. Principle of sustainable development is under Article 21, right? Anything and everything comes. If you're confused, tick Article 21. Preventive detention in India has its roots in which particular act? What is the genesis? So, very good, Shipurna, Jeevayan, Gajanan, Anandu, Pratik, and Harshini. Preventive detention, what is the root? Rowlatt Act, Bengal Regulation, Government of India Act, Indian Penal Code. So Harshini, Pratik, Gajanan, Shipurna, Anandu, all of you have given the answer. Bengal Regulation 3 of 1818. Very good. Now let's talk about next article. India to boost solar pump scheme in Africa island nation. So there is two scheme here. PM Kushum. Pradhan Mantri Kishan Urja Suraksha Evam Utthan Mahabhiyan. This is about solar pumps, installation of solar pumps. How do these solar pumps looks? We have to understand it, then we'll come back. So these are solar pumps, installation of solar pumps, so that in irrigation they produce electricity and then use it here, and there is less wastage of electricity. Again, it's a win-win scenario, these solar pumps, installation of solar pumps, although we are behind target. So this is PM Kusum. Then there is another scheme here, and these are good scheme because we are a pioneer when it comes to solar energy generation. We have seen we are third in the solar energy generation capacity and all in the previous Hindu analysis, right? Then there is PM Surya Ghar. So PM Kushum, we have just seen some part of it. Then there is PM Surya Ghar. Surya Ghar is Muft Bijli Yojana. This is about installation of solar panels on rooftop. You are installing solar panels, you are using it for your own use. 300 up until 300 unit is free and all. So all these things are there in PM Surya Ghar. Basically, it is solar panel installation on rooftop. PM Kusum is about agriculture or farmers having solar pumps. So they are different scheme, but they have seen a varied level of success in India, and we want to transfer it or tell these things to African, or transfer the technology, or how should I put it? African and island nations, we want to help them in this regard, in tapping solar energy in the best way possible. So Union government plans to showcase PM Kusum and PM Surya scheme. Do remember Kusum solar pumps, Surya scheme, installation of solar rooftops, 300 gigawatt, like 300 unit of electricity free for people who will be installing them, these solar panels. International outreach will be done through ISA, International Solar Alliance 2050, COP21. India is and France were the pioneers. Headquarter is in Gurugram. and for countries located between the tropics, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. So all these factors, and we will be helping them or telling them or making them know about these schemes via ISA. Again, you can see all these things. PM Kusum, Pradhan Mantri Kisan Suraksha Urja Suraksha and Uthan Mahabhiyan, launched in 2019. The other scheme, PM Surya Ghar scheme, was launched in 2024 to boost solar energy in agriculture by installing solar power on farmer-owned land. So initially, we had a target of 300 gigawatt generation by 2022. We missed it, so we reset the target. We are very good in that. We love to do that time and again. We revised the target to 348 gigawatt with a new deadline of March 2026. So overall, in general, we are missing the targets, but we will get there. Don't worry about it. We'll talk more about it subsequently. Right now, this particular question, solve it, and you have got the basic rationale. So PM Kusum focuses on agriculture linked solar energy. PM Surya Ghar focuses on residential rooftop solar installation. Harshini has given the answer. Why is my hair looking like this? I hate it. So Harshini, Prateek, Rishi, Anandu, Gajanan, Jivan, all of you have given the answer. See, both 1 and 2 are correct. Just a second. Very good. MCQ 12. This is the homework for you guys. Preventive detention in India, bypass, blah, blah, blah. Have a look at this. If you know the answer, post it in the comment section. We'll discuss it tomorrow in the morning. And like, share, and subscribe, guys. Spread the word. Join this Telegram channel, Fun Study with Shub. I will share the PDF by 9:30 a.m. in this channel. And you can post your score. What else, guys? Okay, so again, I've changed certain things here. Personalized mentorship program, 1999 per year. History to NCRT series. I keep on uploading them at 5 p.m. History means complete material, doubt sessions, annotated PDF. This is the change, annotated PDF. 199 per month means answer evaluation 199 per year. In all these programs, the one thing which has given me so much headache is the last one. Oh my God. I will share one particular shot today at 5 p.m. There's one girl, awesome girl. She has shared her 2025 answers. 10 answers and awesome answer. You will see it. So this is giving me a lot of headache. So obviously 129,999 till the time you crack UPSC is not working here. I will go mad here. So I have to make it a yearly program. So you can avail all these programs. You know the process. Really good. And don't compare yourself with anybody. Your competition is with yourself. You can also donate. So that's it from me. Only for agriculture, sir? Only for agriculture means what they're basically catering to. So PM Kusum is about installation of solar pumps in agriculture field. Where will you install it? Solar pumps. Where else will you install it? Okay. So thank you everyone. So I will see you people tomorrow at 8 a.m. Take care. Be blessed. Tata. Bye bye.